MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on The Show. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 87. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Hey, stay hot now. Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Back up the, oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Pulled toward right center field. Den Decker over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Still no score. Now at the plate, Michael Pock hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Michael Pock.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. Gotta hold him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Descalzo onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Striding in once again, number 87. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal gathers. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready for another chance. Number 87. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Down the third baseline. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Here's Mark Reynolds, a hit in 2 tries so far. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hawk has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, number 87. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Ready once again, number 55. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back.
Get your pitch up there.
0-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, number 24. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded to short. Segura has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 87. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Mark Reynolds.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Yonder Alonso, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's the 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Five to 2 the final today. Seattle win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Ariel Miranda earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.